Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very special guest. I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
Hi you guys, it's Chiiyoma. It's your girl Chiiyoma. So I'm so excited to do this.
So today we're going to be making 2024 vision boards. I feel like me personally, I have yet to make a vision board ever before in my life. Have you?
I have made a vision board before.
Yeah.
But not really more so for New Year's. It's always been like when the New Year's kind of already started. So this
Right.
kind of been later.
Yeah, so this is our first time actually making a New Year's resolution before New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we have goals individually of things that we want to do, places we see ourselves. So we're just going to take this time out in the city to just get our vision boards set up. I hope you guys are also doing your vision boards too. Manifestation, that's so important. So we're pretty much just going to start, doing our vision boards. We have specific images, specific pictures of what we individually want on our vision boards. And so, yeah, in the meantime, we're just going to chit-chat, catch up with each other. We haven't seen each other in when?
What month was that, honestly?
I think that was was that November? Like the first weekend of November?
October? Maybe even October.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
A couple months.
Yeah, it's been a couple months since we've caught up with each other. We were both in school, so we had to focus on that for a bit.
For real.
But we're making some great content today. Matter of fact,
No,
I was about to say this weekend, it's today.
Literally, I was worried because we were supposed to shoot this earlier, but
You
I ended
were.
up getting sick, and I was so worried because I was like, oh my god, I hope she doesn't think I'm not being serious like I am. But I'm so happy we got to actually do this, and I love the fact that we're collaborating. I love it.
Exactly. And speaking of collaborating, make sure y'all go ahead and check her channel out. I'm gonna put the ad not only in the description, but also somewhere over here.
Yes, and there's plenty more. If you guys like this video, there's plenty more to see. You're gonna see some of my video with the both of us, so stay tuned, guys. It's gonna be really fun.
All right, and without further ado, we're gonna start our vision boards.
Do you want to make it like a surprise?
I mean, we could share little things at the end when we're
Okay.
done, and then everything
So
else.
for now, let's just chat.
Yeah, for right now, let's just chat. Let's just chit chat.
All right.
So we kind of talked previously, but how was the end of the semester with school?
Honestly, this semester was, I already knew my final, my senior year was going to be hard. I knew this year I was going to have to be in the books. I don't even know if you know, but I had to commute to 2 classes. So that one was definitely a struggle. I live, where my campus is, the 2 classes that I had to commute to was one in my hometown, which is 2 hours away. And it's once a week, every Saturday. So I would drive from my college town to here every Saturday. Then I had another class that was really... It's near Austin, but it's deeper in. So that class was damn near 2 hours too, honestly, driving. But I did it. I conquered. So that was really the main thing.
Talk about dedication.
It really was, but I knew I had to sacrifice because, look, I need those classes to pass for my major. So it's kind of and I kind of signed up a little late, so that's kind of my fault.
What's your major again?
I'm a computer science major, guys. And I know what I really... Well, my hobbies don't align with my career
Low-key.
But,
it doesn't matter.
Just try not to get paid for the passion.
Right. We need the funds. We need the money. We need the funds.
But this semester was really good for me because there was definitely a point where I didn't know if I wanted to come, if I wanted to take a break or if I wanted to come back, just because of financial aid, and then just it felt like the universe was telling me to stay home, but actually it was better for me to go out. So
that's good. That is good. And so when do you graduate?
I graduate next fall. So
ooh, one more year.
Yes. So I'm just trying to get it through. What about you? When do you graduate?
I graduate May 2025. I had to think about it for a second. I was like, wait,
you're good. Mine is depending if all goes well.
Same. I could actually.
Do no more.
I could low-key, if I want to, I could graduate early, but I'm just let me take my time and stop rushing things, because I have a tendency to just want to, just get things done, which is, it's not a bad thing, but I don't want to rush into it or think too far ahead. I need to, take it day by day.
So with this new, coming year, new coming semester, do you have any, I don't know how this semester treated you, but do you have, a different, do you have a different outlook on how you want to go into this new year or this new semester?
Yeah, so far, this past semester, as well as like going into this next semester for spring, I'm taking all online classes. Like I don't even have to step foot on campus.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
That you did that intentionally because, or
so it was like a thought where like, dang, if I don't have to like, you know, go to class, that'd be great. But then I started scrolling through the portal, and it just all the classes that I needed to take this semester, it all said online. So I was like, okay,
honestly, that's a blessing.
Like,
because some people don't like online classes, and I'm like, how? Like, it just sounds classes. Like you could just breathe. Well, you're lucky because my major, you cannot take online classes. So.
Yeah, but honestly, like, it was intentional in the beginning, and then I was kind of having my doubts to see like, is it even going to be able to like be possible? But God made it possible, like.
Even with a work schedule, or like that's just gonna have to just be a little bit tweaked? Or do your parents want you to work because you're in school?
So, girl, about that. So in the beginning of college, I was working. And then when I was living on campus, like for my second year of college, I was also working. And then I stopped working this past semester. And then I'm about to start working. So it's like, I feel like for them, they're just like, as long as nothing interferes with the school. Just so y'all know, we're both Nigerian. So we, you know, coming from a Nigerian household, it's not easy. For those of y'all who know, y'all know. But yeah, like they don't really care too much if I work or if I don't work. Just as long as nothing interferes with school, they'll be fine. So yeah. But what are kind of like your goals, like going into this next, I don't want to say semester, but like at least up until like May, like regarding school, regarding personal life, regarding creativity, regarding YouTube? Like, what are your...
Honestly, I guess y'all are gonna see that on my vision board for the most part, but just a little, I just want to put myself out there and then just keep honestly put myself out there and just keep applying myself. That's really the main thing, because I really want to try at least something once. Like I said, you're going to see on my vision board. But for the most part, I really just want to stay afloat with the grades. I don't want to keep... I know I'm going to have some like, if I have hardships, as long as I keep going, that's fine. That's really the main thing. Just keep going.
Yeah.
But for sure, I want to model more. I also want to get into being more so of a director, like on the front end field, like, or the directing field. Because, I don't know. I feel like right now I'm on this org. Since I'm a computer science major, I'm in this engineering org, and I'm vice president, and I feel like that gave me a chance to kind of experience like leadership qualities. So I want to tackle more so into that, especially because second semester is usually when it kind of gets tighter. But yeah, I just want to keep working on applying myself, really. That's probably in all the aspects: school, socially for real.
No, for real, like, for real.
I want to like have a tighter knit girl group for sure, because they say like after college it gets really hard to make friends.
It does, even in college.
No,
like,
can you talk about it?
Yeah, it's like
even in college, for real.
It's crazy. I think also, like, for me personally, I really wasn't living on campus. Like, I only lived on campus once, and I really wasn't.
Like just your freshman year.
My freshman year of college, I took community. I was in like community college, so I was like pretty much
like
commuting.
HCC?
Yeah, like HCC. I went to Wharton, so like pretty much like I was commuting from home. Like it was very much like a 20-minute drive. And so my second year of college, I lived on campus and I also worked. So I networked and I connected for sure. But like I also had wished that I, went into like clubs earlier on. And so now it's even harder because it's like I'm not on campus. I'm not like, I don't feel like the typical college student almost.
Yeah.
And so it's like I have to find ways outside of school, which I mean, it was gonna
How did
already.
you do that? Like, was it like social media? Was it just
so it was
yourself?
like, yeah, it was one of those things. Like you literally just have to force yourself and put yourself out there. And it's one of those things because me, like, I will be a person. I'm a homebody for real, for real. Like I will literally stay at home and just love it, enjoy my own company. Like it's one of those things. I will say, like, at the end of the day, it's important to just like pour into yourself in the process. I guess to let y'all know, I go to U of H and she goes to Texas State, so there's a distance right there, but still it's important to like even just check in now and then. Checking in is so important, especially like when life gets really tough. it's very easy to like just isolate yourself, but checking in once in a while at the very least is very, very important.
Yeah.
So.
I really liked when you like reached out and said Merry Christmas to me. I was like, oh my gosh, because then it shows like thoughtfulness. I feel like I just like, oh, the person cares, or like, I don't know. I appreciate that stuff like that too. Just keeping the consistency for the most part. So let's get like into like, you know, get into the new year, getting closer to Valentine's Day. What's the love life looking like?
Girl, it's shit. It's nothing. And honestly, I'm really just focused on me. And I really love it. Like, I really love it. I feel like this year, like 2023, really taught me a lot about myself. And so therefore, I feel like I owe it to myself to pour into myself. Like, I was in situations where like I didn't know what the outcome was going to be. It was kind of hard. And the fact that like those situations, I was able to like get out and be able to just like see myself on the side of where like self-love, self-respect, self-worth, pouring into myself, investing in myself. It's like now is the time where I should really just be focusing on myself 1000%.
So is your mindset more of like you're not looking for it and then it'll come to you in a sense?
Yeah, I mean, just very focused on like me and what I'm doing. And I'm always moving too. Like I always have something that I'm doing, whether it be like YouTube, music, school, work.
So
like,
how can a guy get your attention though? If like a guy out there really wants to take you out, like what do they gotta do? Is there any qualities you're looking for? I know you're not looking, but like, you know, if he just happen to come around or he's looking for you, what should he come with? Like,
I mean, first and foremost, he gotta be God-fearing. That's non-negotiable. We could go from there.
Number one.
That's number one. And then two, somebody that I can learn from. Because I feel like now in today's generation, it's very like, I don't know, it's like you're just looking for somebody to do something for you. It's like transactional in a way. And that's you don't want it to feel too transactional.
Yes.
And so most definitely somebody who like I can learn from, who they can learn from me. Somebody who's, you know, family oriented, somebody who understands the sense of community, humbleness, humility.
Okay.
Like they're literally like people in general where I will see them and they're like quiet and stuff like that, but when they're around a certain crowd or like you can see their ego, like it switches. And I'm just like, okay, maybe they're comfortable with those specific people, which I get, but they turn into a completely different person.
And you're just like, who are you?
And I'm like, who are you? Yeah, I'm like, nah, I don't need that. So a sense of humbleness, humility, start off there and work with it. Yeah, but no plans for Valentine's Day. In fact, I'm probably just gonna go to the spa.
Ooh.
I'm most definitely gonna go to the spa. I haven't gotten a professional massage in forever.
Really?
So
honestly, yeah, same. Since the summer for me.
Yeah, I need to most definitely get a massage. So Valentine's Day, I'm going to be pouring into myself. But what about you, girl?
Have you ever? Well, as far as for Valentine's Day, I don't know. I feel like that's for. I do have a boyfriend, so that's for him to decide. I do have a boyfriend.
Aww.
Yes, so that would be that for him to decide.
Right, like that's not my responsibility.
I mean, I do stuff for him too. Like our first Valentine's Day, I did stuff for him. We did stuff for each other, but I just leave that for him. So, New Year, same boy.
New Year, same boy.
Have you ever done a Galentine's?
Like, I have not.
You've never?
No.
I didn't do it with a group of girls, but I did it with one of my girlfriends, and it was so fun. I would love to do that. Just have girls, you know, sit, some wine, you know, let's just eat some cheese on a charcuterie board, whatever, or eat some food. Charcuterie board, I don't know, whatever.
For real. I'm like really excited to even just like get into that because I haven't like Valentine's Day, like the most like my dad, he'd buy us flowers.
Your dad will buy you guys flowers? That's a good dad.
Yeah.
That's a really good trait to have because I always said like I would want my husband to do something like that for my kids if I have daughters, like get them flowers. So, and your African dad did that? Wow. That's
yes, I love my daddy.
I can't believe this is your first vision board. I'm excited to like be here for this. You know?
And this is like realistic too. Like I feel like before in previous years I probably would have like put anything and everything on here, but like this is stuff that I've actually written down. I've actually planned out. I have dates set for like I'm very, very serious.
I was gonna say, so the process of finding these pictures, like you, well, I guess you just kind of just said it, like you actually have dates written down, you thought it through.
Yeah, like I'm actually trying to like follow through on these throughout the year. These are like my priorities.
Yeah,
for this year.
The mindset I kind of went into this was definitely, I wanted to make it like mini goals for myself. Like, what are my mini goals for 2024 that I know I can do? Because I feel like sometimes I get a little bit hard on myself if I kind of make it a bigger goal and let's say I don't achieve it.
Right.
So I feel like, let me make it a bit smaller, and it's still gonna be like, you know, it's still gonna be an accolade for myself because hey, like you did it, right?
Right. So, like I will be so hard on myself if I do not achieve it. I'll be so mad.
So it makes you feel like you're not doing what you need to be doing, but it's just patience is a virtue.
Right.
So.
But for the most part, I'm just, you know, like I'm excited to see what this new year brings.
2024. Oh my gosh.
It's crazy to even say.
Oh, it's gross. Not gross, but I don't know. It's just the fear, not the fear of getting older, but just like, oh wow, we're getting older. Like, I'm closer to 25 now. Like, where am I gonna be then? But that's the beauty of it, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like on the concept of getting older. I mean, you have no choice but to embrace it.
Yeah.
And just, you know, improve in your own life and just take it day by day and see where it takes you. You might as well prepare for it.
Is there an age that you're looking forward to? Or like a
I'm not gonna lie, like 40, 45. Because I feel like at that age, most of the hard work and like the BS of like, at least in the beginning where you're trying to figure out your life. Because I feel like figuring it out and like connecting, networking and stuff like that, that's like the hardest part. But when I actually have like a great foundation and footing, then I feel like, and when you know yourself more and the most when you're in your like 40s, 50s, I mean, I'm chilling at that point. Like, really? I'm gonna do what I want to do. Like, I feel, yeah, like, I mean, see now, if it happens beforehand, great. But I feel like in my 40s, like, you've heard women say, like, I feel like 40 for women is a very liberating time.
That's what they say. Like,
that's what they say.
40s, I've heard definitely a lot of women say, like, when they turned 40, like, they felt like life came more into perspective for them. Or like,
yeah. And so I'm just like, I mean, if it happens earlier, great. But, like, I'm excited for 40. Like, some people are scared. I'm excited.
Shoot.
See, now I have a long way to go. And by the grace of God, he'll get me there.
No, for real. Amen.
But, like, I mean, getting older does not scare me at all. It really doesn't.
What really scares me is just being successful.
Yeah. Like, I just have to be successful. That's the part where, like,
have to be.
Like, I have no choice.
An age I'm looking forward to. I kind of want to see how the 30s go. Only because, I don't know, just like, when I think of 30s for some reason, I think like boss, classy, you have your life together. You should. You're traveling. You have more leniency than when you were 20, which, like, you know, 20s you're kind of grinding it out. But hopefully you grind it out to the point by in your 30s you can kind of relax or like feel the fruits of the labor. Yeah,
at least like mid 30s, like mid 30s, late 30s. You should at the very least.
That's what I'm saying. So I just kind of want to see. Also, I don't know. Maybe I'm like used to watching like the reality shows, but like I always envision myself being like 30, rich, and like I have like a nice wardrobe that I get to like. I don't know. Being 30 sounds classy to me. Like I'm wearing like really nice clothes. Like it's not boring, but it's just, I don't know, it's just nice.
So the sun has gone down, but we're still doing it. She's almost done. I feel like I haven't done anything.
But you're covering more than I am, I feel like. She's like,
I don't know. I'm just gonna, at this point, I'm gonna start slapping stuff on it because it's actually getting a little too chilly. So we need to kind of like, all right, it's uncomfortable chilly. And so at this point, I've already sectioned it out in my head, really. Just slap them on the board. But yeah, we actually have plans after this. We're gonna go to Moxie's.
I've never been, so I'm really excited to see. Do you have like a go-to, like you get there, or like?
So whenever I do go out, I'll eat like the appetizer as well as maybe like I'll order an entree and then I always have to take it to go.
Okay.
And I'd be like, okay, but as like I might also have food at home, so it's like, okay, this is gonna be
just like
long.
a waste.
Yeah. And sometimes I feel like it's gonna waste. And so I'll be like, okay, let me just order an entree and call it a day. Or let me just get an appetizer and call it a day. So I haven't eaten today, so I'll probably be able to get both.
I ate some tacos earlier, but it was like hours ago. So now I'm definitely going to make some room. I cannot wait to eat.
For real. And just in that environment, in that ambiance is really, really nice.
Really? I love it. I like a good place with a nice ambiance.
Yeah, a nice ambiance is nice. They have a really nice inside. So I'll for sure love that. I need to be able to like get all these scrap pieces of paper that I'm not using.
I can take them because if it's trash, I can put it in my tote bag for now, and then I'll put it in the trash.
Thank you, because I think that's what's making me feel like I have a lot more than what I really do.
I saw something on. Did you want? I thought I saw something.
Oh. Okay. So let's try to get this. At this point, it's just like, let's slap it on here and call it a day.
I really wish I brought my arts and crafts bag from San Marcos because I had like butterflies and like furs and other rhinestones.
For real?
Yes, because like I like to draw and stuff like that and paint. So I have all the arts and crafts DIY stuff.
Girl, I wish I had the time to do that.
Really? Girl, you gotta paint with me. You know, painting is so therapeutic.
I've wanted to do pottery.
I've never done pottery. That's another thing I would love to try it.
I really need to learn and like try doing pottery just because like I really love being able to like make my own. Like I've always been so intrigued in making my own like dishes. And
pottery is so fun.
I know, and just sitting there and just like your hand in the mud, like I really, really like it. So that's something that I want to, you know, get into.
Maybe that could be the next video, guys, you know? Pottery.
Who knows? Who knows? We might go to a pottery class after this.
How do I do this?
Gluing the board is a lot easier.
No, it is.
Like,
for sure. That's what I was doing when I pasted
like,
it down.
I'm gluing it and I'm just like, okay, let me go ahead and slap it on. But, I mean, like we had mentioned before, the idea of it being 2024 is insane. And then after that's 2025, after that's 2026. When we hit 2030, by the grace of God.
How old will I be? I'll be 28, 29.
We'll still be baby. We'll still be like whatever. It's just the name of the year just sounds weird, you know?
Yes. You know, I don't know if you had this talk with your like girlfriends, but we always talk about like we can't wait till like we look back on our college years and we're like, oh my god, remember like how did we do that? We're so broke, or like, oh my god, because right now we're at the stage where we're trying to get out of college, but we're just like, dang.
Just wait till life actually hits us in those ways.
We're gonna be wanting to go back.
We wish we were in college.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna be wishing to go back. So I don't know. I'm trying to savor each moment, each lifetime. Right. So, but I'm definitely at that phase where I'm like, get me out of here.
Right, get me out of here.
Okay, let's go to the magazines, you guys. I got all the pictures pasted.
We got a magazine just in case, like, maybe we just need a magazine just to add some words of inspiration, any pictures, stuff like that.
Can I just like rip the page out, or is that like?
I mean, if you want to.
Okay. Or I can just cut it out, actually.
If you want to rip the page out, girl, go ahead. But in the meantime, we're going to continue finishing this. We'll probably be done in like 20, 30 minutes. And then we'll come back to close it out and show you guys our boards. All right, guys, so it's been about 20, 30 minutes. We just finished our vision boards. We still have a lot of space that we're going to cover, but I am going to insert clips at the end of the video so that we can show you guys our finished product.
Awesome. I guess I'll go first.
You go first.
Go last. You know? But, okay, so I guess for mine, so I guess I'll start taking from like the right to the left, opposite. But I put this big old plate of pasta because I want to cook more and meal prep for myself more, hence like the meal prep right here. I also, want to make sure I channel love, so I have like these couples down here. I have a picture of like these girl groups, like Wings Club, The Brides, just because I want to channel more so of like girl unity and have more girl solid friendships. So that's why you have this group of girls. I also have like I put Brother Bond and like movie versus real family because I want to focus more on getting closer to my family. I also have like a self-care section, and basically I want to work on my skin. My skin's been my biggest issue because I got my skin clear, but now it's battling back, so I'm fighting back the battle. It's a lot. honestly. I have like self-care, me in a spa, my natural hair. So just honestly, just overall my outer appearance, I want to make sure I take care of that. And then I have this Tiana right here. She's supposed to represent me in the middle, but just to have me right here, just to center focus. And then if you go more so on this side, is more so my business and my hobbies, or like what I'm into. So I have, I guess, in this section right here, my goal is to graduate, so just to maintain good grades so I can ensure graduation. I also have a picture of me in my business suit for when I get my future business job, and then just work on like being like a leader. I also have my hobbies as far as like modeling and stuff like that. I want to do more modeling next year. I also want to do more hobbies next year. I already paint, I already write, so I just want to do other stuff. I put Pilates because I want to see what the Pilates girls are talking about, you know what I mean? I put books to read some more, and just like more creative directing that I want to do in the future. So I put that more so up here. So just really all of that. And then my goal for my YouTube, I want to hit 5K. I made it pretty small, so I feel like that's doable. 5K, and then 1K on Instagram. I feel like that's pretty easy, but I need to be more active on Instagram, so that's why I put 1K. You know, a little goal for myself. But that's my vision board, guys.
Yay! Mine is really empty, but I kind of have like, okay, so on top of here it says 2024 goals, and in the middle I have the cross and just focusing and staying, you know, prayed up, and, you know, making sure that God is the center of everything that follows. I have my music goals that I want to go ahead and achieve. I want to travel. I also want to do more Bible studies, be involved in it more, regardless if it's a group or by myself individually. Obviously, health and wellness, there's never enough. And on top of that, my goal is to be, I want to say 80% fluent in Igbo.
Period. That's a good goal.
By the end of 2024. I feel
how far are you now? Like, what percentage?
I'm like a good 30.
Really? That's very impressive.
I'm a good 30. And so it's like, I feel like it's common for us to be like, oh, let's learn, you know, other languages. But it's like, I should be like, I should really know and be fluent in my language. So that's my goal. And so, yeah, that's kind of my vision board. We're still going to, you know, fill some spaces up, which, like I said, we're going to go insert another video of our finished product. But other than that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Chiiyoma, I thank you so much for being a part of this video. Happy New Year to you guys. Happy 2024. And we will see y'all. I will see y'all. You will see us in the next video.
And stay tuned for on my channel, guys, because you're going to see her some more. We're going to do some more videos. So thank you for having me.
No problem. Bye.